as his guys will go for 2. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
20. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Check 99, check 99.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. And to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle.
Here's Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Well, I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing again. Smith. Flush to his right. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. Try and run the option to pick it up. Escape. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
And out.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by M.J. Stewart. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Mayfield off the play fake. Out to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9.
They run it again with Chubb. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Browns.
Mayfield looks to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. Mayfield. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Some strong running at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Chubb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up
on the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Mayfield. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Browns 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The Browns drive about to get started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. The pass there over the middle to start things out. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run. This is Hunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ball carrier. Michael Kendricks made the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
Here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Open man is Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
He is just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mayfield to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 40 seconds left, we'll see the onside kick. If they've ever needed one to go their way, it's now. Oh, and did the Browns get it? I think so, yes. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Browns drive about to get started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Cleveland.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Landry again the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short and no good. Well, they got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss. They didn't do enough collectively to get the job done.
Tonight's finals, Washington 37. Browns.
Yeah, I use a dub.